Static breaks with a chilling sound. A voice from 6 feet underground. Was it murder? Was it fate? Either way, it's far too late. Welcome to the whispers. Welcome to the screams. Where nightmares live and silence dreams. From twisted minds to restless souls, we chase the truth through blackened holes. Mysteries of the underworld, where fear takes hold and never lets go.
Hey, hang on. There we
I
are.
sent you your camera.
We are back.
Do what?
What is going on, guys? Sorry about that technical difficulty. I mean, it wouldn't be Squad Productions without it. Am I right?
Nope.
And look who we got here. We have Tater.
How you doing?
Do what? What's going on?
Hey, Tater. I
What's up?
finally sent that camera, man.
Well,
And I got the tracking number in my car. It's in my car.
well, I'm glad you seen it. I can't wait for it to get here, but I do have to say it's about doggone time.
It only took me, what, 4 months? 3 months?
Something like
that.
something like that. I think after the whole ghost thing, I think it kind of hurried you up a little bit.
Well, not only that, I mean, I work long days, and I work a lot,
Life of
and I
vet
come
tech.
home. I'm a receptionist.
Oh, life of a receptionist, even better.
I mean, I try to help anywhere I can.
I think y'all work longer hours than the rest of them.
Not really. Not really.
Minus the veterinarians, because they're kind of 24/7.
The veterinarians work all the time. Technicians work longer and harder than me. And I know from experience.
What is it? What is it doing?
I promise that's not me, Nick. I swear I have that power, but I'm not using it.
I know it's not.
It ain't me.
My Discord, ever since they updated a bunch of things, has been really buggy for me lately. So I think are we all?
It's the ghost.
No, okay, hang on.
Yeah, keep that bitch over there.
No, but sorry, I'm sick.
Oh no.
I was.
Take your shot of hot sauce. You'll be fine.
Yeah, if I want to vomit. It's weird because I was using the restroom downstairs, right? Because my buddy was in the shower, so I was walking upstairs, and it felt like. And
Nick, and he comes back coughing.
He's dying. Look now, Mr. or Mrs. Ghost. Stop it.
No, but I was walking up the steps, right? And it felt like something was running after me. Like I heard footsteps behind me, and I turned around, nothing was there. It was weird. So, yeah.
I couldn't live in your house. I'd have to move.
Yeah, keep that bitch over there.
Yeah.
You watch now that I say that. If y'all see eyes behind me,
Like I am
let
right
me know.
now.
Which puppy dog is that? There's two sets back there now, Jess.
Yeah, I think
Don't
one of
fuck
them's.
with
I
me.
think one of them's Bob
I
Riley.
swear there's two sets back there. Oh, I know which puppy dog that is.
Here's my widows.
Sorry about that. My son's Xbox controller for his computer broke, so I was letting him use mine.
Nails. Alright, go away.
So since y'all are mysteries of the underworld
Yes.
and y'all talk about ghost stories,
Yep.
I have one for you.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear
So,
it.
not long after my granddaddy passed away, I moved in with my Nana. I call her Nana. I moved in with her, and we had been watching TV. Both of us were going to bed. We cut TV off in the living room. I go in my room, cut on my TV. She goes in her room, cuts on her TV. We both close our doors. Yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
We're watching TV, and I hear something coming from the living room, so I mute my TV because of trying to figure out what I'm hearing, and I hear the TV in the living room, and I'm like, wait a minute, we cut that off. I know we cut it off because I sat there and watched my grandma cut TV off, and TV cut off. Well, I come out of my room. Well, not seconds later, she comes out of her room. We both turn the corner, and the TV in the living room's on. And it just so happens to be on, and not just on, but on a different channel than what it was on when we cut it off. And the channel it was on was a channel that my papa liked to watch. And we're both looking at each other going, we cut the TV off. This is not the show that was on when we cut the TV off. Now, granted, this was a time before like Netflix and Paramount and all that, Peacock and all that became popular. This was back, cable and satellite were the popular thing to have. So when you cut the TV off and you cut it back on, it was going to be on the same channel you left it off when you cut TV off of.
Right.
So, we're thinking, okay, this is odd. And the only thing we can narrow it down to is, well, Papa's in the house. He decided he wanted to watch TV after we went
He
to bed.
didn't want to go to bed. He wanted to watch his show in the living room. Should have gotten him a beer.
Milwaukee's Best is not a beer I'm gonna buy, and that's what he drank. And what we call Milwaukee's Worst. But yeah, he drank Milwaukee's Best, and I'm not buying that crap. But yeah, that's my ghost story.
Nice.
Nice.
Getting haunted by family members.
Well, Remy had one a couple nights ago. I was walking by his room, going to bed. He's still awake. Tell me why. Look in his room, and yes, he's in a twin bed now. I still have the glider in there. I don't have any other place for it, and I'm not getting rid of it. It's my great-granddaddy's. Anyway. Why was it moving?
Like swinging back and forth?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at that moment, that glider would have went out the window.
Well, my pawpaw likes to come and visit Remy. Last time Remy saw him, Remy was about 4.5 months old. And he can look at a picture of my papa right now at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock. 3 years old. And I can ask him, who is that man? Papa. Okay. Okay.
This is my fluff ball, Jess.
Bloopers.
This is my Marama sheepdog. This is Dusser.
Oh, hello, fluffy dog. I
Yeah,
want to
he's
squish him.
yeah, he's the reason that I sweep up a poodle every time I sweep the house.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. I had a husky black mix, and he shedded a lot. I'm still finding his hair. A year and a half later, I got his paw print on my arm. Him as a big boy. In his prime, 120 pounds.
I know you can't see her, but here's my blue Great Dane. She just looked like a big black blob.
Bless you.
Sorry,
Bless you.
I'm allergic to myself.
My 80 pounds 8-month-old.
So your son's behind you. I didn't see him until now, and all I saw was a face looking behind you, and I almost freaked out.
No, that's my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my youngest daughter. But yeah, with the lights off of the fish tank, it does look kind of creepy. And there's my son, actually. They decided to be part of the podcast tonight, I guess. Sorry, guys.
Well, that's all right.
Fine with me. I had Remy on here the other night.
It's all right.
I like kids.
But
shit, I can't see you.
Nick, so I've watched Ghost Hunters in the past, and I've commented on some of the videos y'all have done.
Okay.
So, how much of what I see on TV is actually real?
Oh, what kind of things
And
have you
not
seen?
and so like all the little different devices, the hearing voices coming through the devices. Like they'll set a device down, ask a question, and all of a sudden you'll hear this voice answer through the device. How much of that is real, and how much of it is put on for like ratings for TV?
So a lot of that. So those devices are almost nearly impossible to mess with, right? So with those devices, now there are a few like like phone energy can sometimes mess with an EMF, which is why like when I have my phone on me, right, I make sure it's over there and the device is right here. So I have no okay that could have happened, this could have happened, but a lot of that is real, like 100%.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, there's a lot of it. That's why I wanted to ask because there's a lot of it. I was like, okay, they've got this device here. They've got somebody behind the camera talking to sound, make it for TV rating.
Yeah.
Like, what about like? So I've seen them use like little light up balls. Like they'll take the little light up ball, shake it, show you it lights up, wait for it to cut off, set it on the floor somewhere, and then they'll get like trying to communicate with the spirits and tell them, hey, make this ball light up if you're in the room, and then all of a sudden they'll have 3 balls on the floor and all 3 of them will go to moving and lighting up.
Yeah.
It's a legit thing.
It is.
You can buy 6 of them on Amazon
Yes.
for $13.99.
And
Sorry, my screen is really bright.
and all those is cat toys, right?
Yeah,
Like
that's what they call them, cat toys. Light
Um,
up cat balls.
and
That
um, we have a inside joke that in my group, right? Every time someone says it, we laugh. But the inside joke is, "Hey, Spirit, you want to play with my cat balls?" And it's always funny. And one night when we said that, we heard a giggle coming from the other room of the asylum that we were in. So obviously, what we did was we grabbed our cameras and we went. Nothing was in there. So
your kids can't hear me, can they?
No.
Okay. Have y'all ever seen a real pair of cat testicles?
no.
No, and don't care to.
Yeah, me neither.
I have.
That's something I can go the rest
They
of my
don't
life
look like
without.
what you. They do not. They do not look like what you think they look like.
Jess, this is Mysteries of the Underworld, not Mysteries of Under the Cat.
It's a bullshit night.
So, Nick, question:
Yes.
If somebody come to you tomorrow and said, "Hey, we will take you to Alcatraz, give you full reign of Alcatraz for 48 hours,"
Ooh, yes.
would you go to Alcatraz for 48 hours to go hunt?
I'll go for
Abso-fucking-lutely.
24.
Absolutely.
I'll go for 24.
Like you have full reign. You can go anywhere you want in Alcatraz for 48 hours, and they're gonna pay you for any finding. You're gonna take that
Yes, absolutely.
that offer.
Absolutely. And they wouldn't even have to pay me. I would just go do it.
So for you, Alcatraz is definitely haunted in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
The things that went on inside that prison are incredible. Between like the beatings, the people getting murdered in their cells, things like that. Yeah.
Sorry,
So-
I sneezed again. I'm dying.
I feel like I'm
So-
dying.
So I know this is not a political podcast, neither is mine. But what do y'all think about Trump trying to open back up the prison there on
So-
Alcatraz?
As a paranormal investigator like myself, I hope he doesn't. Because that's one of the locations that I would love to visit. And if he were to do that, one of my dream locations would be unvisitable. So,
But my thing is that prison, being as old as it is,
They would have to renovate it.
it wouldn't make sense to open it back. It seems like it would cost more to open that prison back up than what it's worth.
yes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got
And
another one coming in.
and
Hey!
Timmy,
Timmy!
Yes.
and
Where's your camera?
What happened?
Where's your camera?
I'm,
Huh.
I'm just gonna be a voice tonight.
Oh, well, fine then.
I told you that when I texted you.
Oh. Did you?
Yeah.
and like you were saying, Nick, the paranormal experiences to me would go far beyond the cost effectiveness of opening that prison back up. Having people like yourself go in and document the paranormal activity in that prison would go far beyond any renovations. It would give more history and background into that prison than trying to renovate it and open it back up. It seems to me like it would be more of an asset as it sits as a historical site, a paranormal site, than it does being renovated and opened back up as a prison.
Exactly. Like, Hey, look who it is.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, the boss
Uh-oh.
Here
man's
comes
here.
trouble.
But yeah, it's like you said, it's a historical site, right? Um, so for them to try to open it back up, it's basically taking away the historical site, right? Yeah, they could still call it a historical site, but you're not going to have a lot of the things in it that made it historical in the first place.
Yeah, you're taking away. In my eyes, renovating it and opening it back up is taking away that historical. I mean, yes, you could still say it's historical, but you're taking away that historical aspect, and you're taking away the other aspects of it from different point of views by opening it back up.
Yes.
By pairing, I mean, because they correct me if I'm wrong, anybody here, but they basically it'd be a complete tear down and start from scratch at this
Yeah.
point.
And honestly,
So
Now they're gonna completely gut it.
like Jess said, it's going to cost more to renovate it than it is just to keep it how it is. And they can still make money off of it by keeping it how it is and letting paranormal investigators go in there and document.
making it a, I hate to say this because of the history of Alcatraz and the past of Alcatraz. You get paranormal investigators in there investigating it, showing, on YouTube or on TV or wherever it may be, the paranormal activity. Well, then all of a sudden, you've opened up kind of a tourist attraction